Hope everybody's having a good day today. Have a safe and happy 4th just to start off. But what we're going to talk about today is you again, Kathryn. And we're going to talk about how you are openly sexually exploiting children. Not only that, not only you're sexually exploiting them, like you're literally like exploiting them through labor means too. Like you've really stepped it up, Kathryn. You really have. You've really stepped up your game of cult fucking bullshit really to the next level. I've been thinking about that the last couple of days. Like that little girl here in San Antonio running around passing out your fucking flyers. That, you know what, Kathryn? That, oh my God. It's, and what's even more disturbing is YouTube allows it. YouTube allows it, right? We're out here calling it out. Kathryn's out here literally sexually exploiting children, right, for her own fucking sick fucking benefit and getting paid for it. She's getting paid ad space to literally like sexually exploit children, right? And we're out here just pointing it out, saying, hey, YouTube, there's a real problem here. Why is nothing being done? Why haven't you taken her channel down? Why haven't you demonetized her? Like, this is serious shit. Like, this is, and here's the other thing, Kathryn. Oh my God, this is, by making these smaller groups, Kathryn, okay, you open it up to a lot of dangerous shit, okay? Because now people are letting other people into their houses. And Kathryn, let me tell you something. I was gonna fucking infiltrate one of your little groups just to show everybody how easy it was. And this is the point, Kathryn. What you're doing is dangerous. You're exploiting people. You're allowing people to be put in situations that they're not aware of, Kathryn. Like these smaller 5F groups that you're starting, you're opening it up to fucking sexual abusers. You're opening it up to all kinds of weirdos, Kathryn. Let me tell you something. It's dangerous and you need to stop, okay? But you are sexually exploiting children. The first time we ever saw you do it, Kathryn, was probably when we first came on to you, really. Not like came on to you, but found out about you. And this little girl, you were standing in the middle of a park. It was a park. I'll never fucking forget it. It's like I've fucking seen it yesterday. And I think I have it on my channel somewhere. This little girl with glasses standing in the middle of this park reading from a list. I renounce sexual sins, sins of my bloodline, depression, anger, anxiety. We're like, okay, this really needs to be paid attention to. So we started looking into it, Kathryn. And the more and more sermons you did, the more and more shit that we saw with children. And we're here to tell you need to keep the kids out of it, okay? And if we see that, if we continue to see you exploiting children like the way you have, and Kathryn, I'm still very tempted to report that comment to like Child Protective Services here in Texas. I really am. I'm this fucking close, and I don't know if I want to get involved. I really don't. But I mean, I should, honestly. I should, because of the content. The fact that the time the girl was having all these issues, she was 15, and she's leaving those types of comments, Kathryn. Us being who we are, that raises a lot of fucking red flags, Kathryn, okay? And Evelyn Lopez, I think that's your name, right? What you're doing is, you too, little lady, is you're opening yourself up to a world of fucking abuse that you have no clue about, that we're here trying to educate people about. And if you open yourself up to this abuse, it's going to be irreparable. It's going to fuck you up for life. I promise you that. I promise you. These people need to stay away from Kathryn Krick, okay? Because she's a fucking fraud, first of all. She's not an apostle, everybody, okay? I'll go get the Bible right now, and we can rip apart probably 500 reasons in the Bible why she's not an apostle. Would you guys like to do a Bible lesson today? And we can fucking prove why Kathryn's not an apostle and what she should be doing if she's harming innocents? Nobody wants to have that conversation. So, again, Kathryn, we're here watching you. We're watching you real close. Family's not getting involved. Everybody that's ever Really? Yep. We are talking about Kathryn Krick. Yes, thank you. Let me know you're here. Let me know you're here. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know you're here. We are. We're talking about her abuse tactics with children, like involving children, Ella. This is where we draw the line. Like, okay, if you want to fuck with the adults, okay, that's cool, but we kind of start drawing the line when they start involving kids, and that's where we started drawing lines with these cults. That's kind of the final factor. Once you start involving the kids, nope, game over. That's it. You're done. No, no. Why the fuck are these people involving children? There's still 2 kids right now missing. Nobody fucking talks about this right now. Nobody talks about this right now. There's still 2 kids missing out of Idaho. There's a fucking national manhunt right now for these 2 kids. Okay? They're reported to be part of FLDS, and what it's being reported is that these kids, they're worried. What people are worried about, like, because in FLDS, like, if you sacrifice kids, they're born pure, apparently. So there's some very real world issues with it. Hey, what up, Roblox? How you doing, bro? With that type of shit, and that's why we say leave the kids out of it. Like FLDS, that shit should have been shut down fucking when Jeff got busted. They should have been FLDS. Nope. You have to completely disband your fucking your your church. You can no longer be a part of. You have to disband completely. You're not a religion. You are not a religion. Straight up. You're not a religion. The FLDS, just like Kathryn's whole deal, this is a whole fucking trafficking ring with Kathryn too. Kathryn, she's all about fucking sending people over to Jordavy, sending money. And Kathryn, I was talking to one of my sources. Let me. Right on, you love Diddy. Go fucking talk about Diddy. Yeah, here comes all the trolls. A second here. No, that's the thing. Like, it's really fucked up, right, Ella? When you think about it, right? Think about it for a second, okay? Like, FLDS should have been shut down when Jeff's got popped. You're exactly right. That shit, the government, the U.S. fucking government should have stepped in at that point, served up fucking federal documents, warrants, all the works, the evidence, and disband that organization from our fucking society, being like, no, your leader was fucking a pedophile and he was abusing everybody. And so are you guys. Shit should have been shut the fuck down right then. But Jeff's is still preaching his shit from fucking prison, right? Just like Kathryn. Kathryn, eventually when this goes down, your cult will be shut down. It takes the government to step in and shut these kind of organizations down. FLDS. Hey, what up, YYG? Appreciate you being here. It's ultimately an act of government, an act of Congress to shut down a church. Okay, because the fucking government's so fucking scared for whatever reason, votes to fuck with the church. Oh, we don't want to touch the church because they're going to take our votes away. We don't want to do that. Well, you guys can vote for us. And our scumbag senators, I don't vote. I don't give a fuck about these pieces of shit. I don't vote. I never will. I can't stand our government. I fucking hate it. And I'll never have anything to do with it. The only thing I have to do with it is pay the fucking taxes. But it will take an act of Congress to ultimately shut some of these organizations down. It will take the government grabbing their fucking balls, right? And going in and saying, you're not a church anymore, you're not a church anymore, you're not a church anymore, and you're not a church anymore. All your money is now taxed. This next tax season, you call in all your fucking everything is now on the books. Your jets, your fucking mansions, your everything is now taxed. You now have to play like everybody else. If you want to pay, you got to play. Play to pay. We all got to pay taxes. These shits need to be shut down. Ella, remember how I keep saying she's in over her head? I promise you, she's in way over her head. A church making this kind of money doesn't file taxes at fucking H&R Block, Ella, okay? H&R Block, I would go do my shit at H&R Block, but I don't. I have a fucking tax man who does it, who's really good with our shit, right? He's really good with my shit. So that's where I go. But Kathryn making that type of money for that type of organization, she should be having a professional church tax accountant, somebody who knows the 501c3, knows how to do the write-offs. But no, she's going to fucking H&R Block and get basic. The people at H&R Block, they don't know what the fuck they're dealing with. They don't know how to do taxes for a fucking 501c3. They do basic taxes. Church tax, church law is complicated. It is, and it requires somebody with a brain to do it. And H&R Block isn't it. Okay, but no, you're definitely right, Kathryn. I guarantee she's going to be charged with fraud. There could be some fucking human trafficking involved too. There could be some human trafficking involved. Definitely fraud though. I can tell you for sure fraud. Money laundering, I'm fucking for sure. Bulk cash smuggling. Because what my source says, you got the text message right here. For sure. Absolutely. Embezzlement. Let's take a peek here. I was just talking to my source today. They're really cool, man. I had a lot of fun with them. George Davey wants his money. Okay, that's what my source is saying. I was telling my source today. They had sent me a message. We started talking and stuff. Just a little quick little chat. I hope they're watching. Shout out to you guys. You know who you are. I tell my source I think she's running out of money. She's straight up asking for cash now. My source says George Davey wants his money. He watches her like a hawk. He actually thinks he's Jesus. He wants everything on social media so he can watch her and tell her how to conduct her fucking scam, right? So she can pull the money in, send it, embezzle it, and send it over to Africa. Okay, this is how it was working. Hey, Uncle Jake, fucking Uncle Pingo Prophet. Hey, what up, Chris Willis? Yeah, call it hypnotic. You know, whatever. I don't know what the fuck to call it. She's psychotic, bro. The fucking psychotic fucking saint, man. She is, bro. She's psychotic, dude. Chris Willis. No, I can't say that because I'm starting to think now that, like, me and Uncle Jake, we're thinking she's autistic, man. Just hasn't been diagnosed, or maybe she has. And I don't know. I don't know with her. I bang my head with it, dude. She's exploiting little kids, man. She's using her channel as a middleman to exploit little kids, and it's fucked up, dude. We're out here trying to just let people know, keep your kids away from Kathryn, okay? I hope she hasn't bred either. I hope she hasn't bred either. I, I pray to God that he fucking corrupts her womb and she can never have kids. Yep, 35. That 85-year-old therapist from our hometown. Yep, that therapist. I just watch her actions, man. Fuck, dude. Her actions just. I mean, if she is autistic, okay, cool, right on. I get it. But I don't know. How could she go on like this, right? I mean, and maintain. Again, I'm doing more research on autism, and it's fucking weird, man. It is. There's no excuse, and that's where I'm at with this. Autistic or not, you don't fucking abuse little children, Kathryn. You don't bring kids into your sick fucking cult and you use your channel to exploit them so you can make money for ad space and have people send you money because you think you're fucking apostle, Kathryn, and you're not. You're not. Please get that through your head. I want to tell you that as your big brother, Kathryn. You are not an apostle. Okay? I'll go rip out the fucking Bible. I will. It's that easy. I got a big fucking Bible in there right now, and it's even got pictures and dates and really cool shit in it. Kathryn, I can point out all the reasons why you're not. And I'm not even Christian. All I need to do is open the Bible. I can do a little bit of backlog and research here, and I'll figure it out like that you're a fucking fraud. Just by reading the Bible. It's there for us to understand and interpret, Kathryn, what you're doing. Just like Ella said, it is no fucking excuse to treat children the way you are. You've gotten out of line, Kathryn. You really have. And I hope your little cult members are watching right now, okay? Because we've been tracking Kathryn for a couple of years now. That's what we do. We track these people. We pay close attention to them. We watch their movements. They do it all online. No, It should. It should be illegal for Kathryn to be posting videos of medical misinformation. It absolutely should. Fuck yeah, religion or not, no, that is medical misinformation. You don't send kids out there or parents saying their children are healed of autism. You don't use children to you don't fucking sexually exploit children, which you are, in proxy or not. Well, yeah, it's not because of religion. It's Kathryn's just, I don't know, autistic, like Ella said, autistic or not. She already gave this poor lady the hope she's cancer free. Yeah, false hope. Out there selling false hope, right? Telling people they're cancer free. Well, Kathryn, you know what? That kind of fucking hits home right now. And I'll just leave that one alone. I'll leave that one alone. Yeah. Absolutely. It should be illegal for children to be posting that type of shit because honestly, like that's, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. I'm having like a real fucking moral issue with this right now and whether to report that to the authorities or not. I don't know. I don't know. It's like a real fucking fine line, gray area. It really is. But like Uncle Jake said, it should be illegal. It should be illegal. Yeah, average Christian groomer, right? Grooming children for her next fucking flock to go out there and do her bidding for her. Like she's literally exploiting labor now. And I'm with you guys. It should be fucking illegal. You're right. It should be illegal, and that should be taken off. I removed that comment because I was like, nope, not staying. Sorry. It is. It's all making sense. She's your average Christian groomer. Jackie, I'm with you. Yeah, we should start reporting her for medical misinformation and letting YouTube know that she's out there sending false fucking diagnosis and she's not a doctor. She's never presented any kind of credentials to the public that she's a professional fucking licensed certified doctor of any type. Fucking mental health therapist, whatever. She's never provided any of that. Hey, what up, Orrin? And that's the thing, man. Get caught up in California doing some shit like that. That's hit that like too. Let me know you're here. Orrin got you, brother. How you doing today, man? We're talking how Kathryn Krick is using her church to her channel to like exploit children. And she is now. She's fully using it to exploit it. So. And she doesn't care. That's the fucked up part of it. OBS, just before you got in here, we were just talking about that. They should just take her channel down, man. Get rid of it and fucking charge her. I feel as if she's more immoral things than illegal ones. You know what? Fuck, fireworks already going off. Of course. Oh, fireworks. Williamson, what up? Ella, a lot of these prosperity shitheads that we talk about, yeah, I do too. I fucking hate this time of year. Like, I like fireworks, but when I know they're coming. Yeah, it's a CPS thing. Yeah. Yeah, it would be CPS thing. You could report it on the internet and you could report it to CPS. And I actually still have the screenshot of that girl saying this was happening when I was 15. And it's real concerning. It's very, very concerning. So I'm going to talk to some people about it first and see what I should do. I don't even know who I'd contact, man. The child crime unit? I don't know. I don't know. Yep. Tyrese Jackson and Robbie Warren, check them out. Too funny. This video is public. Yes, this video is public, Jackie. Yeah, this video is public. You can share it. Share it. Hit that like and subscribe too. Let me know you're here. because this is a topic we often talk about on this channel, is like, leave the kids out of it, okay? It's cool if the adults want to go off and do fucked up shit to each other. Like, that's cool, all right? Let the kids out of it. Leave them out of it. Don't get them involved. Leave them the fuck out of it. If they want to turn 18 and go do fucked up shit like that as an adult, that's cool. But let them fucking be kids, Kathryn. They don't need you fucking exploiting them. It's fucked up. Yeah, see, that's Uncle Jake, you know. Let me send you the screenshot, Uncle Jake, of I have it. Let me message it to you right now, Uncle Jake. You know what? And I'm crossed about it. I am. These are crossing some very kind of funny fucking lines. Ah, bonjour, Jacques, oui, oui, all the way from Canada. How you doing? Yeah, hard to prove in court though. Yeah, I wouldn't even know where to start, Uncle Jake. She was saying at the time this was going on, she was 15. Oh, back in France. Okay, all the way from France. Yes. Which video are we talking about? Do you know what state the video was created? Which video? The video with the autism one was in California. I think that was in California. I'm not sure. I'm guessing it was California. The video was posted in California. That's what matters. Oh, that was here in Texas. Oh, that was here in San Antonio. That was here in San Antonio because I went and checked out her YouTube channel, and this little girl's actually out fucking passing flyers around, hanging, fucking putting flyers on people's car. Yeah, Kathryn's actually exploiting children now, like for labor. Yes, yes, it's very real, man. It's very real. That's why I'm like, yo, this is kind of, this is kind of crossing some real gray fucking areas where I'm like, okay, report or not report, call the authorities or not, because this is crossing some lines into like child labor laws and fucking weird, I don't know. Yeah, that's exactly. Leave the fucking kids alone. Like, Jessica, this little girl, like, and what's even more fucked up is her mom is the one driving her around to drop these flyers off and shit. I'm like, oh my God, the parents are fucking not watching their fucking kid. You see this girl and you're just like, fuck, this girl's so young and naive. And this is kind of what's kicking this off, man. I don't know. No, and I'm with you, Orange. She doesn't have a heart. It's fucking black. Kathryn doesn't have a heart. And if any of her little cult members are watching, yeah, no. Well, the thing is she just left a comment. She left a comment on the video where I was talking about Kathryn Krick. It was about a week or two ago. Hey, Saving Souls, how you doing? See, your daughter has Asperger's. That's the thing, Jockey. We're trying to pull the plug on this bitch with all the fucking might we can. We're trying to use every legal route that we can, medical, whatever. We want to get her shut down, man. Like David, this is like our new task, is getting her shut down. We got to do everything we can because she is really crossing some really fine lines now at this point. But no, I actually unpinned I took the comment down, Jessica, and yeah. This girl's basically saying fucking, I was set free of all this fucking weird sexual shit at 15 when I was watching Kathryn Krick. I'm now 17 and I can testify to this. And it's like, I've seen the fruits. You read the comment, and it sounds exactly like Kathryn. It's very, very eerie. Like they talk just like her. They talk just like her, man, and it's fucking weird. And she's basically grooming her whole next fucking crop of cult bots now. She's doing a good job of it. I mean, damn, starting down the age of 15. Starting down the age of 15. She's grooming fucking little girls at 15 through the internet. Like that. What would draw a 15-year-old into this fucking psycho? What the fuck? Hold on. Hold on. No, she's actually not. No, she's on the. No, she's not on the rise, Jockey. No, there's an image that she's on the rise. Definitely not on the rise. No, no way. Kathryn, what she's doing right now, she's flooding the algorithm with reused material and content. Okay, this is how they do it. You're 17. Okay, Ella, thank you for giving us that perspective. Yeah, imagine having to fucking serve KK, right? I'm glad you're giving us that perspective because fuck, you're thinking, Ella. That's fucking. Ella, you know, I thought you were like some fucking like old lady. Oh man. Oh shit, Ella. I did. I thought you were like some old like fucking lady. Just your name. What up? That's good, Ella, and that's that's good because we commend that. We commend people who think, right? We commend people who use their fucking brain, and that's good. That you could see through the bullshit that at that age, Ella, you got a fucking strong will, and that fuck, good job, good job. Now you know what you can do is warn all your fucking friends about shitheads like that. Yes, exactly. Ella, I'm old, but I'm immature. Me too, Uncle Jake. I'm the dude that was like lighting his farts on fires and shit like when I was young. I was a fuckhead. Yeah, I was an asshole. Yeah, and you're right, Wodenson. Kathryn, her shit. Hey, yo, what up, Barlin? Hey, Asha, how you doing from Australia? We are talking about Kathryn today, using her channel to sexually exploit children, which she is. She's not. It's done like we say in proxy, like within the organization for her, right? We know it's all for Kathryn. Kathryn doesn't do this for God or fucking anything. She does it for Kathryn. She does it to further her image, Kathryn's image. That's it. And to all the little Kathryn cult followers watching, hit that like too. Let me know you're here, man. And if any of the little cult members are watching too, let us know, man. If you're, I know you guys watch, okay? You guys can sit on the back and troll the channel. That's cool. It doesn't bother me. But I want you to know what we know about Kathryn, okay? I can tell you for sure she's in legal trouble. I won't say how much, but she's fucking crawling up a tree that she can't fucking get out of. I guarantee you that. I'm out too triggering. Go trigger, Jessica. Oh yeah. Yeah. She's literally begging for cash money. She is. What was it like a couple weeks ago, Uncle G? She's literally coming out. I need cash. I need cash money to do this. It's expensive. It's cost a lot of money. I need more money. That's what I took away from that message that day. Kathryn is literally going cash flow to cash flow. Yeah, this voice will give you this community will give you the voice Kathryn will never give you. And Wodenson's right. We absolutely will. You want to come on here and talk about some stuff? That's cool. We'll listen. But we know that Kathryn's a fraud. We know she's lying to you guys. And here's another thing. Kathryn actually tried to sue me. Okay? She tried to initiate a fucking lawsuit. I want all you little cult members to know this, all right? With me and the homie. Krick Report, who I haven't heard from in a long fucking time. That's my boy. I hope he's doing all right, man. Krick Report. Yeah, Portland was a sound disaster. Somebody else paid for it. That should be the big cue right there that Kathryn's running out of money. Somebody else paid for that Portland gig. Fuck, I think she already did. Shit, she sold it to Jor Davy. Shit, she sold it to Jor Davy when she opened her legs for him. Asha, we just talked right here. We know what's up. She sold her soul. That again, man. This is just me personally, right? Like, there's certain shit that I believe in, and I really don't discuss that with other people. But I'll tell you this: I think in that moment when you're dealing with spiritual shit like that, hear me out, right? You definitely definitely open yourself up to some fucked up evil shit, man. That is just my thought process. It's not, I'm not telling you that's how you should think, but when you're dealing with really spiritual dark shit like this and you give in that fucking moment of whatever it is, you've sold your soul. Absolutely. Yes, and I think that like by Kathryn giving up like her her flower to Jordavy, like giving up her virginity to Jordavy in that moment of spirituality, like I think she truly fucking let something evil in her life, man. I think that, and she never got fucking taken care of. That is just what I think, you guys. I'm not saying how you should, but that is what I think. She still doesn't own her church. I'm with you, Orange. She's not on the rise. She doesn't own a permanent church. She rents weekly. She's theater hopping. There are many channels calling her out daily. She will eventually fall down the algorithm, which is happening right now, which is why she's flooding it. Okay, which she is. She's flooding it. You can go to her channel. She probably posted like 10 or 15 shorts. She is literally flooding the algorithm. She's not gaining any fucking subscribers. Okay, let me be real clear about that. Kathryn's subscriber count has fucking... Why? Not paying for them anymore. She stopped paying for them. I've watched her analytics fall. When Kathryn started losing money, she started cutting her most fucking dumbest fucking shit, and not buying subscribers is one. Okay. Exactly. I I feel for her. She's a bumbling dumbass. Exactly, like, but Kathryn, let me tell you something. Just what I told you about that moment, like you giving yourself up to Jordavy in that moment of like whatever the weird fucking shit it was you guys were doing over there. You literally let something in on you. I firmly fucking believe that. I really do. All right, cool. Yeah. Bob Lar. No, this is whatever happened, right? Spiritual or not, man. Whatever happened, fucked Kathryn up, man. And now she's facilitating whatever happened to her down to fucking other people. And it's fucked up. The abuse, she is facilitating it down to other people. Jordavy is the fucking composer over in Africa telling her what to do, telling her how to get the money, where it's supposed to go, how to act, when to act. Kathryn, you're watching this, and I know you are, and you're going to probably shoot around your fucking sermon tonight. You can see it in her eyes and teeth, right? But yeah, Kathryn, I really think you sold your soul. I do. As your big brother, Kathryn, I think you sold your soul. I really do. Giving yourself up to Jordavy like that, um, you... I don't think she would have ended up like she has. No, I don't. I think her going to Tanzania, Ella, only just exasperated her fucking narcissism and her condition. I mean, this is kind of a unique situation, okay? Say she is autistic. Not only is she autistic, but she's a fucking narcissist too. Like we have a really interesting situation. I just thought about this. Say Kathryn is autistic, right? This is just, I'm not saying she is. I'm not a fucking doctor, all right? But, but, what if we have a high functioning autistic who's a narcissist and a sociopath? Dude. Could it happen? Think about that dynamic. Holy shit. I mean, they'd be fucking capable of anything. If you really think about it, fuck. Just my thought process. Again, that's just how I think. I know one's neurological, right? One's neurological, and the other one is a behavioral issue. But it's like, me and Uncle Jake have been doing a lot of research on autism, and we definitely think she's on the scale. Absolutely, yes. Yeah, exactly. Kathryn reposted the dumb fucking Daystar visit. Exactly. Yep. That's what I mean. She's reposting old content, which means her shit's running out. She's running out of shit to post. She'll go back to chopping up old content and reposting it. Absolutely. Yep. No, Oren, see, she's not greedy. Greedy? Yeah, fuck yeah. Dumb? No. I don't think Kathryn's dumb. No, or else she wouldn't have made it this far. Oren. Kathryn's not dumb, dude. She's very cunning, bro. That's why she's made it this far. Kathryn's made it this far is because she's been able to fucking lie and fucking deceive people her way up to the top, dude. She's like the Elizabeth Holmes of prosperity pimps, right? Y'all saw The Dropout. She's the Elizabeth Holmes of fucking prosperity pimps. Yep, she hates rejection, abandonment, emotional impulsiveness. Yeah, manipulative. Yep. She repeats herself in every meeting. Yeah. Um, that's kind of one of the signs of autism too, is they repeat things. Um, yeah, but yeah, Jacques, some of us, I know me and Uncle Jake are talking about it, man. She's just lonely, unsuccessful except for her gains from lying. Dasha, but yeah, that's the thing. Kathryn only has a few stories, man. That's the thing. She has like 6 stories of her life, right? And I'm still digging, Jockey. I'm still digging, like, exactly. We have a very, very unique situation with her. That's what I keep saying, man. Like this, I hope, you know what? I hope to God that she doesn't have autism. I really do. I hope to God she's not been diagnosed with it. I pray to God that she's not, because I, I don't want anybody, you know, if she is and she's high functioning, she's made it this far, holy shit, right? Fucking one of God's creations, right? Who am I to judge his fucking creation? But if he created her, was this one of his tricks? Like, was this God's sick trick on us? Like, hey, I'm going to see how these guys act around this. I'm thinking about this. Is this one of God's sick little fucking tricks on humanity? Like, I'm going to see, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and burn this one. God says, you know, let's burn that one. And was this his test for us? You know, is this his test for like people who are standing from outside of the bullshit, like Kathryn, and being like, no, this is wrong. We're really trying to protect these people, and like, hey, this isn't okay. Yeah, or maybe get David E. Taylor to sort her out. I don't know. Maybe David Taylor can go cure her. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, there's some tax backs facts. Hey, dude, it's good to see you. Thunderclap, bro. It's been a minute. Hey, dude, happy 4th, man. Hope you're doing good, dude. Hope you have been well, man. It's good to see you, bro. Tax Max Facts Thunderclap. That was a tongue twister the first time you came on, bro. I was like, blah, 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 blah. But we're talking about Kathryn Krick, yeah, bro, and how she's actually using her channel to exploit people and children specifically. She doesn't care. But what do you think, Tax Max? Do you think she could be autistic, like high functioning, right? Because there's people who are high functioning autistic, man. You never know. Never fucking know. I mean, look at Ben Affleck, right? He was fucking in The Accountant. I mean, look what he did. He was high functioning and he was a good shooter, right? I'm just kidding. That's fucking Hollywood. Don't ever fucking believe that, okay? That's just fucking Hollywood. But I'm just saying, she could be high functioning and diagnosed or not. Yep. Uncle Jake says, his son's high functioning. Yep. Yep. Son makes a good living. You would never know, man. My bad. My bad. Yeah, here's the other thing, right? She was able to graduate from Ithaca with a marketing degree. That's a big one, Oren, right? See now, you know what? What if mommy and daddy paid for her fucking grades, though? Yeah, marketing duty. I can market. Now that I'm thinking about it, yeah. So I got to mark. Well, no, it's a communications degree. I think it's communications. Is it communications or marketing? I think it's communications. Like communications, marketing. Yeah, if you know if social media is the market. Yeah, but that's what right. That's what makes her so dangerous, right, Kathryn? Really, and you've actually honed your skill in a really brilliant way by going to social media because you honestly came in at a really kind of genius time. She's Indian. We good at regurgitating info without thinking too much. She came in pre-COVID. Bachelor of Arts in Marketing. Okay, it's a 3-year degree. Okay. Okay. So she could still I mean she could get a degree though, right? Like she has a sense of time, getting shit done on getting grades, scheduling. Oh, okay, it's not that kind of school. No, and I'm with you, Thunderclap. Yeah, I'm with you. She doesn't get to do that. Nope, she can't do that, and that's what we're kind of pointing out here today is the fact that she's using her platform to exploit children. Oh yeah. Oh Ella, fuck, dude. Yeah, she's tactful. Chris Willis. Light language when you hear the same word over and over. It's repetition, mind programming. Yeah. If she is in fact, oh, Wodenson. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely right. They're good. I'm with you, dude. No, valid point, bro. If she is in fact gay, right? Which is Kathryn. I don't care if you're lesbian or not. I like women too, right? I love women. Um, she could be internalizing like her and John Tall's relationship. See, but Uncle Jake, there was also that summer at sea on that fucking boat. That to me was a little concerning. Yeah, they're both lesbians. They're both lesbians. Um, John Tall does have a child though with some guy. I don't know who the fuck the dude is, but she does have a kid. I don't know where the fuck the kid is all the time. I mean, if John Tall's out doing this shit with Kathryn, where the fuck is the kid? Ella, you noticed that in that sermon. I'll never forget that either. I remember that one. I remember that one. Yes. Yes, John Tall has a child. Yes, she has one child. I think it's a boy. Can't remember. But yeah, she has a child. hmm She has a child. John Tall does. Yep, the Gimp has a child. Doesn't seem like she's taking care of it too much. I'm guessing she's always with Kathryn, so I'm guessing she just fucking dumped the child on the parents, or has a nanny or some shit, not taking care of it, out being fucking dumb with Kathryn. And then right now, the summer at sea, that was a 3-month tour. I'm not sure exactly where it went. I think it was like kind of global thing. I'm also under the impression some weird shit happened on that fucking summer at sea boat. Okay, like weird shit happens on boats just in general. Okay, yachts, fucking boats. When you're out on the ocean, weird shit happens. Okay, just does. It's the way it is. It's always been that way. Um, yeah, I think something happened there where possibly I don't know, some weird fucking experiences happened. I won't say what I think happened, but I, yeah. John Tall has a 3-bedroom apartment and her brother get mail to that address. Fucking gimp, dude. Yeah. Yep, and she's always with Kathryn. And Octoludes, yeah. Got in trouble once for using her brother's ID for something financial. No way. So she's a fraud just like Kathryn. Damn. So she used her brother's shit. I don't know. That's the thing. I see observation station. That's why I'm always on her parents, right? Um, That's why see, I don't know. Maybe her parents knew and they never did anything. But then again, Gordy should have fucking kept her at home. I don't know why the fuck they would let her out. I really don't. I really don't know why the fuck they would let her out. Like, if they knew she was, like, on the scale and. Oh, Lauren's an apostle now, too. Uh-oh. Now we're going to have some issues. Yep. Yep, it's treated as ADD. Yep. Autism's pretty prevalent, man. It is. It's pretty out there. It's there. Yeah, she's been coddled her whole life. No, you're right. You're right, Jackie. She's been coddled her whole life. You're absolutely right. Been told yes, never been told no. I fucking find them fascinating. I do. I do too. I'm with you, observation station. They're fascinating, aren't they? Their brains just wired different, man. Brains just wired different. That's all. Nothing wrong with it. They're just wired different. It is. It's a very. I'm fascinated by it. I really am too, like you are. They are. They're very fascinating, and not in a bad way, in a very good way. It's like to me, they already got it figured out. That's what I think about autism. They already have it figured out. They're, yeah, I won't even go to how I think about it because I could offend people, but yeah, they got it all fucking figured out already. They're looking at us like, man, these people are fucking crazy. That's what I think. That's what I think, right? Like, people with autism, they're looking at us like we're fucked up. They're like, man, these people are fucked up. They have no clue. They're looking at us like from the other side of the mirror, man. And Kathryn's out saying, oh, you're healed. You're healed. No, Kathryn, you can't heal this condition because it's incurable. We talked about it yesterday. There is no cure. I'm with the observation station. Don't change it for the world, man. Don't change it for the world. Kathryn's out here trying to change it for the fucking world like it's a good thing. Oh, Sherry Papini? Yeah, that fucking pasty little white bitch. Yeah, fuck her. Fuck her. No, I know exactly what you're saying. Yep, I know exactly who Sherry Papini is. Yep, the chick that faked her own fucking kidnapping and got popped for it. Yep, FBI found out it was all a scam. You know what, Ella? You know what's really cool about Kathryn and all these grifters that we talk about? They do all their shit on social media. They do it all on social media. The rest of the shady shit, right, Tax Max? The other shady shit, here's how we know. There's certain things we've paid attention to with Kathryn that let us know she'll never go back to Tanzania. Okay. Hey, what's up, Leah Berry? How you doing? Welcome. Hit that like, subscribe. Appreciate you being here. Talking about Kathryn exploiting children sexually, mentally, financially, fucking for their work, everything. And she is. Kathryn's the fucking the exploit master. But we've noticed that Kathryn, she won't go to Tanzania. The closest she'll get to Jor Davy is if he's out of Tanzania. Like, he has to come meet her somewhere. Oh, she's beyond bad news. She's beyond bad news, Leah Barry. Yeah. And we're just trying to point it out here. Like, hey, we're not telling these people not to believe in God. We're just saying, hey, Kathryn's a fucking fraud and you shouldn't believe in her. Okay. Why don't you take Kathryn, push her aside, and just look to God, man? It's that easy. People are so quick to just sit here and believe in these fucking people on the stage calling themselves prophets. I'm a prophet. Oh, you are? Oh, fuck. Okay. Tell me what I want to hear. And they do. They do. They tell all these people what they want to hear. Oh, you got a sick child? I can heal that sick child. Get the fuck out of here. You're full of shit. Yep. Ella. Yes. Yes. No, Heather's the older lady. No, Ella. Nope. You're thinking right up where we're at. Nope. Nope. Dead on. Dead on. You're right with us. Nope. That's right where we're at. Grooming these young girls for Africa. Yes. Yes. Absolutely. Cash cows, cash mules, right? To carry the cash over. Kathryn's not going to go. Kathryn will not go to Tanzania. If Kathryn comes back with the stamp from Tanzania, she's going to fucking get pulled in by customs. I guarantee it. That's why she won't go to Tanzania. That's why George Davy's been coming to her. Yep. But yeah, that's exactly why. Kathryn, the last time we seen George Davy and Kathryn near each other was in the Philippines. They were in the Philippines together. Leah Berry, this is our community, man. This is our second cult we're gonna bring down. We're already up. We're already on the up and up on it. Um, she's she sent the community cease and desist, trying to shut us down. Try the cease and desist is very clear about the vocabulary we're using. Oh my god, that was probably the best. I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious. Yeah, dead serious. Yeah, no, she sent out cease and desist. Yeah, nah, she's trying to shut us down. I called the lawyer, told him to fuck off. Yeah, no, I told that lawyer that he's a fucking piece of shit. I was like, if you had any clue, you'd fucking do your research before even doing this. Because once we found out who Jared Olin was, fucking Johnny Toolbag, oh, look at this fucking douchebag from LA. Look at him. Yeah. No, the cease and desist, the homie Krick report got it. He was like, dude, she found us. She fucking loves us. And it had to do with the website. And I think this is what I think still to this day. I think she thought maybe Krick Report and Alex Stravanovich were the same person. Or whoever made 5fchurch.com is also Alex Stravanovich and me, right? I think she thought me and Krick Report were all the same person. So yeah, I think we had her kind of confused in that sense, which is dope, right? We had her fucking confused, but two things got out of that. We got Kathryn to pay money for a lawyer, and then we got a fucking trophy. That's two for this community now. Oh, she listens. We leave this blessing at your feet, Daddy. He's like, yeah, after I fucking fed you my blessing last night. And she's like, you goddamn right you did, and you fed it to me twice this morning, Daddy. Yeah. Yeah, Kathryn got fed his blessing, all right. That fucking pure Tanzanian black snake. He's on, now this here is a Tanzanian black snake. Hey, Leah Berry, just FYI, no holds barred here, okay? Just, yeah, I got proof she watches me. I got proof that she watches me. The moon goddess is proof that she watches me. I didn't think about that. Octoloops. The moon goddess is proof that she watches me. she's a she's a voyeur. She just didn't know it. Oh shit, I was just thinking about that. I just put it in that comment that says like, she does watch me. She saw my ass. Oh yeah, thunderclap. Nah, we've been raising some hell with her, man. Yeah, she's going batshit crazy right now. And we're kind of the same thing that happened with David, you guys, is gonna happen with Kathryn with her channel, okay? I promise. She's already reposting her shit over and over again. Not only that, she's got two channels, right? She's got two channels. One is just huge fucking growth. Her 5F channel. Let me take a peek here. What the growth is at? It's at 122,000 subscribers. And let's take a peek here. Yeah. Okay. And she's literally flooding the algorithm. Yeah. Yeah, no, I mooned her one time on her live stream, Leah. Yeah. Yeah. She knows who I am. She knows who I am. She knows me. She knows my face. She knows our community. Um, hey, what up, Paula Tejano? How you doing? Ruggiero, what's up, man? How you doing? But yeah, so she's got two channels. And the last video she posted was a day ago, and it's Heather. Pastor received impartation and now walks in miracles. And that's an old video because that video is actually from her old place. Yeah, sharing your healing Zoom. Yeah. Yeah, almost like a Scientologist knowing. Yeah. Yeah, no, we've caused her some problems, man, and she doesn't like it. I'm trying to figure out. I don't know what I mean. I think it was the website. It had to have been a lot of shit to trigger the cease and desist. Okay, because it does. It takes quite a bit, to. And anybody that's ever been threatened with the cease and desist from another YouTuber, it better be fucking legit, especially a church. Okay. All right, cool, Jockey. Have a good night. If a church says they're gonna sue you, tell them, okay, let's do it. That's what happened with Kathryn and David. They tried to sue me. Okay, let's fucking do it. Let's go to court, dude. Open up your books. They all back down. They all back down. You're like, let me pull that little bitch card, because they're not gonna fucking take me to court. And Kathryn, I mean, for her to send the cease and desist, it just proved how weak she was, and that we were onto her fucking scam. And it's the funniest shit when you read it. You read it and you're like, yeah, she fucking watches everything we fucking say about her. Because there was some vocabulary in there that was real specific, right, Leah? And it said, you refer to Kathryn as fake or a quacko. Well, Kathryn went to, where was it, the Netherlands? Holland? Well, anyway, she goes there, does her shit show, right? tells tells these people in the Dutch region that, hey, your child has the demon of autism healed, gone. And then there's tabloids put out about it. Like, hey, is this? What is this? Well, she triggered an entire government to basically hold a session, and they have this group. It's called it's the group of, it's like a fucking session of quackery, right? Of anti-quackery. It's literally called, like, that's what it translates to. Anti-quackery, like anti-bullshit. And Kathryn triggered it. So we started calling her a quack. Yeah. Stelia, I think you just came here after what I was saying. I'm not religious. I don't go to church. I'm not Christian. I don't practice. But I know what these people are doing is wrong. Hey, what up, brother Matt? Now, if that's the word, a warlock, yeah. See, but here's the thing, right? Like, I was just saying a little bit ago, when you're dealing with people like this, right? Like with religion, right? I don't fucking go. But this is just me, how I think in this type of situation, right? Kathryn went to Africa with an agenda, right? I think she went with the agenda to maybe become more spiritual, but she saw that she would be able to get rich. This is just me, right? She goes over there and she literally gives up her fucking V card for this piece of shit, Jor Davy, if she was still a virgin, right? She gives it up, and like, I think in that, like, she corrupted her soul in that moment, and she literally sold her soul in that moment. That is what I think. Yeah, and that's the thing. This the thing we're talking about, Ellie. Yeah, you're dead on. Sometimes it can be hard to differentiate between spiritual and psychological problems. Well, Kathryn, it's a host of both, man. It's both. It's spiritual and psychological. It's both. It's clearly both with her. She's living in the fucking non secular world, fucking beyond fucking non secular. Kathryn told her to sow seeds of five. Like, well, yeah. Money and ego. Exactly right, Leah. Right now, like, think spiritually. Right now, put that on a spiritual level, right? It's like, say Kathryn went there with an agenda to get rich, and she had to fucking give it up in that moment of, like God sees all, right? Money, ego, goes there with an agenda, and sells her soul, man. Yep, that's what I think. By giving up her like her flesh like that, man. Like giving, like literally, like giving up your flesh spiritually like that for an agenda. I think that is like the fucking ultimate fucking sin against God. To do that fucking corrupts you right away, man. There's no turning back from that one. That's just what I think, and that's why we see Kathryn now starting to corrupt little fucking kids, because Jord Davy does it. I've seen a fucking video of Jord Davy saying, "Oh yeah, me and my wife just pick up little kids off the street and take them home." I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Good day, mate. 54 was my brother, man. What up, dude? Exactly. She's hurting these little kids, telling them they got demons. Welcome to the conversation, Leah. Makes us fucking hostile. Leave the fucking kids out of it, dude. Right, 54? Leave the fucking kids out of it. If Kathryn wants to be a psycho and make her own little fucking cult of adults, that's cool. Leave the fucking kids out of it. Don't bring them on stage. Parents, leave your kids out of it. Don't be taking them to their fucking shows, because you are now subjecting your kid to that fucking behavior. Daniela, what up, brother? How you doing? Daniela, will you explain to the community what the, like, how Kathryn triggered the Dutch government and those tabloids on kind of what they said about, she basically, they had to hold a session because of Kathryn. It was like the session of quackery, like anti-quackery or something. But it was like she fucking triggered an entire government. Exactly. Tearing their minds apart and fucking up their faith for sure. Oh, there's like religious PTSD in this for sure. Okay, the Minister of Health Department was asking questions about her. Okay. Yeah, but there's like something called yeah. It's like a quackery, yeah. It's like the fucking anti-quackery fucking law or some shit. Yeah, people in that fucking government don't deal with shit. She got banned, Leah. She got banned from doing the shit she does here in America over in the Dutch nation. They're like, can't do that here ever again. She triggered an entire fucking government. She can go there as a tourist. Okay? She can go as a tourist, mind you. But she can never go there and preach as a fucking pastor again and do what she did. Because unlike fucking America, they have some fucking common sense. We're like, no, this shit's full of fucking shit. You can't do that here. Fucking religion or not, you don't come up here and fucking relate demonic oppression to autism and diseases that aren't fucking curable, bitch. That's basically what they said. Don't come here and do that shit. You can come and spend your money here as a tourist, but you can never ever preach here again. Hey, and 54. That's what's up, bro, right? That's what we've been saying. If there was a genuine healing of autism, right? We would be seeing doctors. We would be having fucking research panels. It would be fucking international news. It would be, we would be hearing everything about it. We would be hearing everything about it. There would be research done on it. There would be labs, everything. It would be a medical miracle. Yeah. She'd be on fucking Forbes, Time magazine. She'd be the new fucking Elizabeth Holmes, dude. She would. She'd be like the fucking Elizabeth Holmes of the prosperity world, man. Oh, she healed autism. God did it through her. And here's the thing. Again, when she's doing these healings and all this other shit, it's all done through her, right? She'll say, God does all the glory, but it's done through me. God's there, but it's me. It's me. God's there, but it's me. Hey, that'd be cool, Daniela. Yeah. And I'll post it to the channel, absolutely. Yeah, I'll post it that way everybody could see it, what the Dutch government wrote about her. Absolutely. I think that's important because people need to realize what other people are saying about her, not just us. But you're talking a fucking government, like the Ministry of fucking Health and Welfare. They're like, this chick's fucking weird. She's a quack. That's why we started calling her a quack, because fucking Dutch government did. Yep. That's why we started calling her a quack, man. And she got super fucking butthurt over it, and that's, again, how we got the cease and desist. I mean, Leah, the other things, I know you're new to the channel, we'll go over some of the stuff here. Kathryn was buying her subscribers at one time, but she stopped because it cost too much money. Chris Willis, another good point. You'll never find Kathryn walking the fucking halls of a cancer ward or a fucking terminal illness ward of a hospital. Fuck. Oh, you want me to read you the cease and desist? I'll read it to you guys. It's right here. I got it. Hang on. This is the best fucking cease and desist ever, man. It's the fucking best ever. Dude, it's so fucking funny. Here it is right here. It's from the Olin Law Firm. There. See? I'll read it. It's fucking funny, dude. This was back in 2023. December 12th, 2023. That's when this shit was labeled. December 12th, 2023. I'll never forget that day, man, when Krick fucking sent it to me. He texted me. He emailed me, then he called me, I think. And I started reading it. I was like, get the fuck out, dude. And he's like, yeah, I just got it in my email. And I started scrolling. I was like, oh, there's a phone number. I was like, fuck that. I'm going to call the lawyer. He's like, you're serious? I was like, fuck yeah, fuck him, dude. I'm going to call him and give him fucking shit right now. He's all, dude, that's fucking punk rock. Call me back. So I did. I called him. I called the lawyer. And, oh, right on. Your son's birthday. Leah, this is too good. A fucking prophecy in the making. Yeah, ultimately it was. Uncle Jake, yeah, you had a lot to do with it. All right, see ya, Ella. Have a good night, man. Yeah. Yeah, Uncle Jake had a lot to do with this. Yeah, he was doing a lot of the edits for it. Yep. So this is Uncle Jake's too, actually. Tell you the truth, yeah. Yep. This is, honestly, this is ours. This is all of ours, man. This is ours, dude. Fuck that. This is ours. This is ours. No, fuck that. We all earned this. Like, we all put the pressure on her. Everybody was here. Fuck that. I'll never lay claim as the cease and desist is mine ever again. These are ours. We earned these together. We did the work together. No, fuck that. Yep. Uncle Jake gets most of the credit, though. Uncle Jake, take your hat off. Take a bow. Okay. This is the best part. Oh, man. Oh, man. To Alex Dravanovich and or the persons in control of 5fchurch.com and the Krick Report. I am the attorney, Johnny Toolbag, duly retained by the fivefold church, the church, to represent them in this matter. It has come to our attention that you or persons in concert with you have committed defamation, libel, and common law copyright and trademark infringement of Apostle Kathryn Krick, the church, and their creative works. We therefore demand that you immediately cease and desist your unlawful conduct. See, and that is underlined and bolded, so it's like saying it with some fucking conviction. You gotta stop this right now. Stop it right now. We're gonna fucking sue you. Or we will institute necessary legal proceedings to vindicate our legal rights. It gets better. Defamation and libel. You or persons in concert with you run 5fchurch.com. This website contains numerous statements of material fact that are intentionally or recklessly false involving Miss Krick and the church. You or those in concert with you knew they were false or have acted with reckless disregard for the truth in publishing these falsehoods and are thus liable for compensatory and punitive damage as a result of your unlawful conduct. False light. This is where it gets really good, Leah. What's up, Javi? My brother, dude. We're talking about Kooky Krick. Okay, false light. This is where it gets really good, everybody. You or persons in concert with you publish material about Miss Krick and the church. That material portrays Miss Krick and the church in a false and or misleading light. Specifically, you refer to both as fake or as a quacko. That's serious. There it is. Fake or a quacko. These portrayals are false and misleading, are highly offensive, or embarrassing to a reasonable person, thus rendering you liable for damages. That's like, I think that's the out of the whole cease and desist. That is personally my favorite part. These portrayals are completely false and misleading, are highly offensive, and or embarrassing to a reasonable person. But Kathryn's not a reasonable person. Common copyright law. You or persons in concert with you have used creative works owned by Miss Krick and the church on the website 5fchurch.com, including but not limited to the church's logo, font style, and positioning, name, and name styling. We have not given permission for these creative works to be used by you or anyone in concert with you. As such, you are liable for punitive damages. But these... This is fucking funny. Yeah, don't call Kathryn an unreasonable person, okay? Because she is far from unreasonable, okay? And she doesn't like to be embarrassed. She doesn't get embarrassed, okay? No, she's not reasonable at all. When first time I read this, I was like, Kathryn reasonable? The fuck is this? And by you or those in concert with you, posting, publishing, creating, and or distributing information about Miss Krick and the church that is false and misleading, your actions constitute unfair competition within the meaning of California's unfair competition law. By statute, again, you're going to have to pay us. Yeah, Cougar Life, she wasn't embarrassed during Cougar Life. Nah, fuck that. No, Cougar Life, where the cougars chase you. Cougar Life, where the women chase you. She's running down that beach in her fucking 20s doing a fucking video about cougars. She's pretty psycho, Thunderclap. She used to be pretty. Fuck. Her face fucking fell off though. Okay. Common law trademark infringement. Oh, it gets better too. Hang on. There's some more. You or persons in concert with you have common law trademarks owned by Miss Krick. Common law trademarks? The fuck? Common law? Including but not limited to the logo Fivefold Church featuring script in serif font, the spelled name of Fivefold Church and font on 5fchurch.com. Oh, she's petty. Fuck yeah, she's petty. I thought you said pretty. I thought you said pretty. Okay, without permission. Miss Krick and the church have acquired these marks by their use in everyday organizational activities with their general public. Therefore, they are associated by the public as belonging to Miss Krick and the church. If you don't take them down, well, you... So just because she uses them daily, she's allowed. Those are hers. That's what it says. Because the church associates that, like the public associates that font with Kathryn, we can't use it. We therefore you demand that you immediately cease and desist your unlawful conduct, or we will pursue all legal remedies available to us. Specifically, we demand the following. This gets good. Immediately cease use and depublish 5fchurch.com. Issue a retraction stating that the material published has been determined to be false. Immediately cease use of any creative works or trademarks owned by Miss Krick and or the church, including but not limited to the 5F logo, 5F Fivefold Church name, font, and styling. Immediately cease use or mention of the address of the church on materials prepared by you or those at your direction. Kathryn lives in Beverly Hills. She lives at, 433 North Doheny Drive, Unit 201. She lives in a pretty nice area. Real nice area. Yeah, I doxed you, Kathryn, because we've known where you lived. You want to fucking lie about all your shit, right? That you're living this fucking meek little life. You're living in fucking Beverly Hills, bitch. Fake. Fake. Don't go to her house. I'm just letting people where she knows, where she lives. Don't go to her fucking house. I always say that. Don't go there. Don't fucking do it. It's not worth it. Don't do it. Immediately cease use or mention of the address. Not take not take any further action to create websites or work similar to 5fchurch.org, the church logo, or the name. So right there, he contradicted his own cease and desist. First it was 5fchurch.com, now it's 5fchurch.org. So fucking Johnny Toolbag here. Yeah, she lives in Beverly Hills. Yep, Beverly Hills. Yep. Sure does. Not create, write, draft, publish, distribute, give away, or otherwise disseminate false or misleading information about Miss Krick. If we have not received a written response from you in 30 calendar days, we will assume that you refuse to comply and will proceed accordingly. Oh, Scuba Steve, what up, what up? I just got done reading the cease and desist because some people hadn't heard it. Hey, thanks for the seed. Appreciate the seed, Javi. Cease and desist these nuts. Kathryn's like, how come I can't get a seed? How come I can't get a seed like that? When she gets a seed from like the Philippines for like 99 cents, bro. It's really fucked up, dude. It is. Leah, I'll never ask for donations here. I have my own job. People, I never ask, but people do know that if they want their lap, I make my own money. But yeah, so we're just reading over this cease and desist. And it really does show how fucking meek she is, right? It shows how fucking weak she is. So we call them seeds because that's what these fucking prosperity gimps call them. Hey, plant your seed here. Plant your seed here. If you give donations here, seeds. So we call them seeds here. Even though I'm not Christian. Yeah. Yeah. What are we, 2 years later, almost on the dot, and her attorneys haven't done shit. Why? I think that guy was expecting an email. That guy was expecting an email, but he got a phone call from me. He got a phone call. And we all know how those phone calls go, right, guys? No, he got a phone call from me, not fucking Frank or any else. He got a call from fucking Rich Holmes. I was like, what's up, dude? I was like, your fucking client wants to sue me or what? And he was like, yeah. I was like, good. I was like, she's fucking fraud, bro. And I was like, if you had any fucking common sense, you would stop what you're doing right now. He's like, well, I need you to put that in writing. I was like, don't worry, I will. So I did. I got off the phone with him. I told him, I was like, you're a fucking dumb shit for doing it, dude. I was like, you're a fucking fraud. And if you had any common sense, you wouldn't have done this. But I was like, you don't have any fucking clue what you just did. I was like, but hey, thank you. Thank you for letting us know that fucking psycho was paying attention. So I called him, emailed him. Yeah, no, Jared Olin. His name's fucking Jared Toolbag Olin. Hey, what up, Tom Pop? How you doing, man? Yeah, he rents office space by the hour. So I emailed him and told him, hey, dude, fuck you. Oh, I told him, I was like, hey, go ahead and show this to Kathryn. I want her to see it. I know she read that email. And it was a very straightforward, vulgar email. I gave her everything. Yep. I think I might still have that email, actually, man. It was a pretty raw dog email. It was pretty raw. I flat out told them all. I was like, fuck you. Fuck your dumb cunt client, Kathryn. I was like, if you read this email, fuck you. And I was like, you have no fucking clue. I never heard anything back from him. Never. Not once did I hear any. I never got a letter back. I never got a phone call back. I even text the guys like, hey, you want my address? I was like, I'll give you my address. Never heard anything back, man. Got one from David Taylor. That one showed up on my doorstep. That was a little concerning at first. But that was a scare tactic. You want to know what Kathryn pays herself on her taxes? About 40 grand. I think she paid a little bit more this last year because she made more, but Kathryn's laundering money through her church. Yeah. No, Kathryn's laundering big time money. You guys see all these lavish trips she's taken? That's how she pays herself. She gives no money back to the church. It could have, that's what I was kind of thinking. It could have been one of her fucking worshipers that maybe had a law degree. He's like, hey, don't worry, I'll get that cease and desist sent out for you. Yeah, I could have been. You damn straight it could have been. Yep. Oh, you did? Okay. So, okay. He was probably trying to get something from her then. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. He was there. That okay, cool. And when I talked to him on the phone, Uncle Jake, yeah. Yep. Okay, cool. Got it right here. Here it is. Okay, so Daniela, so what Daniela just did, so thank you, Daniela. He translated the article when Kathryn went over there, and this is the article. Okay, this is the Ministry of Health, Welfare, and Sport, Youth. There was a deadline 5/10/2023. Redacted file number. Subject: the article "Exorcist: The Last Reformation Under Fire, Devil Exorcisms in Children and Praying Away Autism." Introduction: he received parliamentary question from members Becker and Vanderwood. I won't say his name. I'm going to butcher it. Vanderwood. About devil exorcisms in children by the group De Latas Reformity. I don't know what that is. Key points. You state that autism is not a disease, that it can be cured, and that it is harmful to people and or caregivers to believe that autism can be cured. Okay, the last Reformation. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Daniela. You state that it is concerning that children experience harm as a result of practices focused on exorcism and that this is undesirable. Such practices, especially when children are involved, can be regarded as child abuse and possibly criminal. God. Why doesn't our fucking people think like this? You state that you, based on freedom of religion and belief and freedom of association, do not intend to investigate the psychological and physical consequences of exorcism. You state that this supervision is exercised by religious groups. You state that given that this does not concern an educational situation, the requested information offers little opportunity to intervene. Okay. In a parliamentary question previously, it was explicitly indicated that the nature and scope of exorcisms were already promised. You indicate that this commitment has not been made and no preparations have been made to do so. The deadline for answering for sending a draft letter is October 5th due to necessary coordination with the Ministry of Justice. Okay. Let's see here. Supporting policy. Here it comes. And they mention her fucking name. Like, this is on the fucking record in Parliament over the Dutch government. They have a fucking record of her name. That's fucking bad, Kathryn. That's fucking bad. Seriously, Kathryn, let me tell you something. Your name is on the record at the fucking Dutch government, at the Dutch Parliament. Like, you triggered the fucking Dutch government. This is really interesting, Kathryn. The last time our government got triggered like that with a cult was fucking or fucking Waco. Waco. Last time. Okay. They mentioned Kathryn Krick, man. Supporting policy. For the summer, you answered parliamentary questions on the same subject after an article about a revival is now meeting in Ahoy by Kathryn Krick, organized by the Dutch platform Motherdoc. This is referred to in these parliamentary questions. Darts referee. Supporting social and public communication. I guess that's social tell. Yeah. You have had an exploratory discussion about this with LBVSO. You have indicated that although exorcism and autism are undesirable from a social perspective, no legal established opportunities exist to intervene in this area. Coordination, international department, consequences for administrative burden. If later nature, okay. Addition is referred to an independent study to be removed later on the nature of extent of devil exorcism. Are not aware of similar study. Let's see here. Okay. God, man. I'm gonna forward this to Uncle Jake, man. Uh, Uncle Jake, check your email because this is nice because it's got Kathryn Krick's name on it. Hey, 54, bro, and that's kind of what we're pushing for now, man. This child abuse thing that she's doing, like using her channel to exploit children, and she is. Kathryn's exploiting children on her channel, bro. Why else? Like, they're good money makers, bro. Kids are always, they always have been. Their kids are always good money makers, right? You fucking put kids walking down the street selling some fucking candy bars, they're gonna sell them. Fuck. Go up to, hey, go some of these candy bars, they'll do them. Your kids, fuck. Everybody loves kids. And Kathryn's taking advantage of them, and we know that. We know that. And Kathryn, we're here to tell you it's not okay anymore. And again, I know you watch the channel. Hers are now at new ashtrays. Oh yeah, well that's what we talk about, the PTSD that's created within this. You could, Uncle Jake. You could. You absolutely could. Yep. How's that better? Better. Yeah, it unplugged. Tony, fix this. Where's Tony? Can we get a Tony in here? So, yep. That's enough of that, Kathryn, okay? We will continue to call you out on this. Yeah. It was the... Okay. That guy disconnected. Yeah, it disconnected. Yeah, I got it though. And this, I think when we look at this whole situation with Kathryn, it's good that she's not going to have kids, because imagine what she would do to her own fucking kids, man. Imagine what she would do to her own kids. If Kathryn had her own kids, she would be the type to fucking starve her kids while she's out being an apostle. She'd be like, oh, my kids won't be hungry for the next week. They're fine. They can hack it on their own. Leave a fucking 6-month-old by themselves for fucking a week. That's what I see Kathryn doing. That's why I'm glad, like, she's just not gonna fucking pump out any kids. I mean, she could have went the other way and just been a fucking baby making factory and could have been like some white trash, which would have been probably 10 times better than what we have right now, right? At least she wouldn't be out scamming people. I mean, she'd be living on welfare, but at least she wouldn't be out scamming people. I mean, it's almost better if she would have been white trash, right? Too bad John Tall can't knock her up and get her pregnant. Yeah, journalism's dead, man. She does, because they make good money. She's going to be a menopausal here in about 5 if she's not careful. No, she's going to go through menopause soon, dude. What about electricians? Road jogging? What about them? We're talking about Kathryn. She's not an electrician, man. We're talking about this cult leader named Kathryn, man. That's good, man. And we're gonna pull some more strings, Danielle. This is just gonna take a little more finesse. It's almost like we're all gonna have to call the same organization or something. I don't know. Yeah. Yep. Well, and she is, and you know what? I hope she does go through menopause soon, so it just fucking eradicates the fucking, it just alleviates her wanting to have kids. If she does, shut that factory down real fucking fast, and she can't fucking pollute the world with any bullshit, which is a good thing, right? Like, Kathryn's seed will go with her. Like, Kathryn won't fucking reseed the world with her fucking seed, and that's a good day for us. And Kathryn, like, really think about that. You've done all this to yourself, okay? When the cards start to fall, oh yeah, oh dude, she'll become more radical with menopause, dude. Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, she, now that I'm thinking about it, what if she's already going through it? Like, notice how we see her sweat on camera sometimes? Like, what if she's already starting, like, premenopause, right? We know she's fucking abusing narcotics. Fucking start menopause early doing narcotics? I would probably think so. Fucking kick your body into overdrive. Fucking could be. Destroy your body like that, Kathryn. And then doing all the bullshit you do. She's already... Javi. Dude, let me tell you something, bro. About a month or so ago, dude, I was hearing Kathryn basically saying, more or less, dude, women don't sleep with your men. That's how it translated. That's how that vocabulary translated. She said, women, if your husband isn't equally as yoked as you, that's a problem, and you shouldn't be having any kind of relation with him. I'd say she should have a baby and chill. That's exactly what I was just saying, Scuba Steve. I'd be worried about the baby, bro. I'd be worried about the baby. I would. If I saw Kathryn pregnant, I'd be like, oh shit, now we got a problem. Yep. Say she'd be the next Ruby Frankie. Women can't pay the bills. I'm fine with that. I was gonna say something about Michelle Brandon, but it's not my place to say that. Yeah. The sick thing is that the leader of the board of education in my town is a Krick fan. That's too bad, man. That's too bad. It sucks. Like, people are a fan of Kathryn Krick. Like, the people that follow Krick, like, they're not Christian. They're a fan of her. Now that I'm looking at it that way, yeah. Like, they're worshiping her. I'm a stay-at-home father. Wife naturally makes more, and her career is super blessed. Right on, Scuba Steve. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that, man. Dude, I find nothing wrong with that, dude. You stay home and you support the kids while your wife works and you take care of the house. That's a fucking job, dude. That is a fucking job. I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't give a fuck who you are, man or woman. It takes two people to run a relationship. I wish I could, Surreal. I can't, brother. Sorry. I can do this. I can do this. Yeah, when you're raising kids at home, and you're stay-at-home dad, guess what? Feed, water, school, daycare, what the fuck ever. Women wear the condoms now. David's like, how do they make condoms for men who wear maxi pads? Because he's like, I don't wear one like a typical man. I know, we need a crusade against cancer thing, right? Like a countdown. Crick's dad is on the school board, I believe, till next year, and he's not running again. Yeah, Gordy's getting up there in age, dude. He's probably trying to figure out, like, what he's going to do about his daughter. Pretty sure the school board was tired of getting emails to go to Kathryn's events. Uncle Jake on his campaign to fucking basically troll every email Kathryn knows. Might All for Men, now available at Amway. Might All for Men. Yeah, Gordy, he's and Kat. I don't know what her mom does. I don't know what her mom does anymore. ChatGPT. Lobster should not be kept in a heater or warming device like a steam table, hot plate, or oven set to low heat. Accurate. I keep BC powder in the house. I don't know if he's clipped, dude. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't think he's clipped. He probably had Kathy. He's like, fuck, I'm never doing that again. Kathryn was like the oops baby, man. They're like, fuck. Probably wasn't even trying to have another kid, man. It just happened. They're like, okay, we got married, now we have to have sex. And okay, oops, Kathryn. That was probably like the one time Gordy and Diane ever like had sex in the relationship. Sorry. Fuck, man. Because they're like, we got to do the right Christian thing here, okay, and procreate. Oops. We didn't mean for that one to happen. Oh, dude, big time lazy parenting. Yep. Yeah, big time lazy parenting. I'll never forget my parents' parenting. Fuck. It's like I'm thinking back about my parents' parenting, and I think of the lessons that they taught me. Not with like physical discipline, but it was more like manual labor discipline. Dude, it was never about physical discipline with my parents. Little parenting lesson here. If you really want to get to your kids, parents, check this out. Manual labor works the fucking best. Manual labor, they will never ever fucking forget that lesson. I promise you that. All the lessons that I learned, I remembered through manual labor. That's serious. Ask me about a time I did manual labor, I'll tell you what I did wrong. Fuck. Dead serious. I am dead serious. Don't fuck it. You ground them and you put them to work, man. You make them do manual fucking labor. Hey, you're grounded. Get out there and mow the fucking lawn. Your grades are bad this semester. I see all fucking D's. Guess what? You're grounded. Get out there, mow the fucking lawn. And guess what? When you're done, you're gonna come in, you're gonna sit down, you're gonna catch up on all your fucking homework, and then when you're done, you're gonna do more fucking chores. That's what my parents did. Yeah, I know. That's what my parents said. Well, the cops didn't show up. And you know what? My old man grabbed me a couple fucking times because I was an asshole, man. I was an asshole. And my parents, sometimes they had to get fucking physical. We're boys. They had 3 boys that were fucking assholes, out of control. When you're a parent with boys, let me tell you something. From time to time, you're going to have to fucking lay a hand on them once or twice and let them know that they don't run the household. Okay? Promise you that. Okay? I guarantee they'll turn out just fine. Just don't fucking beat the shit out of them, all right? You just got to let them know you're in charge. It's that simple. It's that simple. But yeah, back to lazy parenting. Kathryn never did chores. Fucking probably never had to lift a fucking finger. Got told yes all the time. Exactly, right? Even though I passed, like, my parents still wanted me to do good in school. They didn't like me bringing D's home, that's for sure. They were happy I passed, but like, you need to fucking get that shit up, and I still got grounded for it. But yeah, back to bad parenting. You know, it all comes down to good parenting in the end. And Gordy and Diane, I definitely give you a fucking F on that one, man. With Kathryn, you did fine. Gordy, you did fine with your other 2 kids. Your daughter that's a doctor and your son, like, you did fine there. What the fuck happened with Kathryn? Why didn't you guys step up your game there when you knew there was something wrong? That's what we find really just kind of, I don't know, man. Like, Kathryn had everything growing up. Really did. Given everything, got everything she wanted. I don't know. Good point. Yeah, keeping up appearances. That's what they were big on. They weren't big on, you know, being a good family. It's more about appearances. Oh, I can guarantee the name in the community where Gordy and Diane live, the Krick name, isn't a good name anymore. It's not a good name. I can guarantee that, man. Uncle Jake's made sure. Guarantee. We've sent out some emails. We've sent out some emails to that community. I've tried calling the church multiple times. I've tried calling the church board. I've emailed the church board. A lot of people. Town mayor. City hall. Yeah. And here's the thing. Let's talk to Kathryn now. Kathryn, hey, do y'all think, Kathryn, I'm going to get to the community now. Okay. Do y'all think she ruined her name? What do you guys think? Do you guys think Kathryn ruined her name in her town because of what she's doing? Yeah, Kathryn's basically living in exile right now. Mm-hmm. Yep, living in exile. That's all she does. She just goes to her apartment. If it's a show, she goes out and does it. Other than that, she's in exile. Yeah, Uncle Jake sent him all tickets to her fucking shows. Oh, nice, Octolubes. You mow the lawn? Oh, except the beard? Hey, error. Do you know the difference between accept and accept? Real quick, do you know the difference between accept and accept? You know what? And see, Daniela, I'm thinking that's why the church hasn't picked up their phone. I'm thinking that's probably why the church hasn't picked up their phone, because I think a lot of messages have been left. See, and that's the thing, Scuba Steve. Like something, Kathryn always resorts back to being age 4, where her life was radically changed by God. But I, again, something doesn't add up there, man. Something doesn't add up there. You know what? It wouldn't surprise me if she's not welcome there. It wouldn't surprise me. It really wouldn't surprise me if she's not welcome there. How could you welcome somebody like that? Oh, you like New Amsterdam? Okay, sorry, my bad. You're not American. Okay, right on. Appreciate you being here, Eric. About Krick from Dutch newspapers all around that time of the visit. Okay, so they were onto her. Different newspapers, kind of pretty much all the same thing, I'm guessing, give or take. Yeah. Yeah, Kathryn, your hometown knows you, not for the right reasons. Like Gary Edward just said, Kathryn, your hometown knows you, but for the wrong reasons. She's all, no, they don't. They don't know me. But yeah, they know who you are, Kathryn. It's funny, like when you went home too, you know it was funny? Like you posted videos of you and John Tall at your house, and there was like no big fucking welcoming. Like it was just like a very kind of, oh look, I'm home. Like nobody really cared. Like it almost seemed like your dad was disappointed. Me and Uncle Jake were talking about this. Almost like your dad was pissed that John Tall was there with you. It was almost like they were pissed that you were there with her. You're sitting out there and you're all, thanks, Daddy, for building me a fire. He's all, yeah. John Tall. Oh my God, man. I know I'm kind of curious what your parents think about that whole situation with you, John Tall, man. Hey, Cynthia Niscon, welcome to the conversation. Hit that like and subscribe, please. We're here to expose these people. Yes, yes, you're absolutely right. Or she's not. Cynthia, I don't even think she's fucking Christian. I put out a video the other day. I don't think she's Christian. I really don't. How can somebody that's Christian be pulling this shit, living in Beverly Hills, flying first class with her and her little fucking lusty sister, John Tollywood the Gimp, and call it Christianity while she knows she's fucking up families? She ain't a Christian. She's not an apostle or a godly woman. I'm with you. And people get offended. Like, you can't say that about her. She's a fucking straight con. They did. They changed the name of the church at one time. It used to be Advanced Anointing. Nope. You're absolutely right, Octolubes. They changed it from Advanced Anointing, which was the Jor Davy Church, right? It was the Jor Davy Church, which was Advanced Anointing, which Kathryn fucking fucked over. And then it went to 5F Church, which is still under Jor Davy. But it was also Jor Davy International at one time, too, I think. Hey, appreciate that, Brandon. He loves you, too, man. He loves all of us. I don't think he loves what Kathryn's doing. But yeah, he loves all of us, man, is what I've been led to believe. Nice. Okay. Okay, so they're actually talking about her on video. Okay, nice. Bitchin'. Okay. Appreciate you being here, though, Brandon. Hey, man, we're not telling people to not believe in God. We're telling people to not believe in Kathryn Krick. What does she have that's so special, right? We're talking about her using her channel to openly exploit fucking children, man. She's using it as a moneymaker, and it's fucked up. The Christian community should be saying more about it. Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I mean, Brandon. That's what I mean. He definitely loves us all. He even sat and ate with the prostitute and tax collector. Exactly. That's what I mean. If Jesus is who he is, he loves us all, man. He probably doesn't love the things we do sometimes, but he loves us as his children, is what I've been led to believe. Like I said, people say, oh, you're going to hell for cussing. Well, take a fucking number. Cynthia, that's where we're at. Thank you. Like, I don't know where the fuck you are in the world, but yeah, welcome to our conversation. This is America, and this shit is allowed. That's the fucked up part, man. That's the fucked up part. In America, this behavior is allowed. It is allowed. There are no laws against people being scammed by the church, and that is one thing that has been figured out by these scammers. Yep. Kathryn could talk fucking people out of her fucking shoes. Yep. She could. These people would give their fucking kids over to Kathryn. No questions asked. Yep, it is. It's free ride to deviance through religious exemptions. It is. It is, and that's what it is. Once you claim religion, once you put God in the mix, it's all good. It's all good. You could get away with fucking murder. It's like George Carlin said, hey, when God's in the mix, murder's negotiable. And murder's negotiable. And Kathryn, she won't stop, man. Scuba Steve, she ain't gonna stop, brother. She won't stop. And what was I texting her today? That was one of y'all. But she won't stop until she's dead. She won't stop until she's dead, or until she goes completely off the deep end, or somebody walks up to her and smacks the shit out of her one day for breaking up their marriage, which she's already done. Yeah. Yeah, Jim Baker did it. Yeah, I envy Europeans, man. I do. I envy fucking Europe. Like, they don't deal with this bullshit in America. They're like, what the fuck are you guys doing over there? Like, yeah, that doesn't happen here. Is the Dutch in history were early in separating church and state. Yeah, ours didn't happen until the 1700s. You guys, I think yours was like a lot earlier than that. Brandon, that's what I say. Hey, she's got judgment. Brandon, you know what? That's what I find really comforting about life, right? Like, we all know we're going to fucking die, bro. We all know we have an expiration date, man. Our metabolism's going to slow one day and we're going to fucking die. That's just the way it is. Nobody's exempt from it. Nobody. Even fucking Father Copeland isn't fucking exempt from it. Good old Kenneth Copeland saying he's going to live till 120. Yeah, right. That fool's rapping on death's door. Got a fucking pacemaker. Those things don't last forever. Don't last forever. And again, that's what I've been led to believe, Brandon. We have eternal life through Jesus. That's what I have been led to believe. Dude, this is just the fucking halfway point right here. Tax Max Facts Thunderclap. Yep, with you. It is. It's written all over her messages, and it's kind of the same repetitive message, but you hear it. It's Jor Davy watches her. He watches her from Tanzania and tells her how to run her show. That's what he does. He tells her how to run her show all the way from Tanzania. Yeah, what's up, Brandon? Go ahead, dude. That Black Robe Regiment is another cult extremist group to be aware of. I don't know which one you're talking about, Gary. Yeah, not everyone gets that through eternal life. Having a huge difference on where you spend it. I'm not cursing. I'm cussing. I'm cussing, bro. The big difference between cursing and cussing. Um, I'm not Christian, bro. I don't play by rules, dude. This is a free country. It's America. I'm allowed to cuss. The bullshit we know that Kathryn is doing is probably way worse, dude, than what I'm doing. What I'm saying. Child exploitation, prostitution, human trafficking, a pastor breaking up people's marriages, fucking up people's lives, financial well-being. So I'm gonna cuss. Big difference between cursing and cussing. I've never fucking said anything about Kathryn bad. Just that she's full of shit and she's a fucking liar. I don't think there's anything bad about saying that. I mean, America, we are given this really cool thing that's called free speech, man. And as long as I don't incite violence or spew hate speech, especially here on the platform, because if I were to spew any kind of hate speech here on the platform, I would just lose my channel because YouTube doesn't put up with that shit. But they'll let Kathryn go out and fucking exploit children. That's okay. YouTube's cool with it. And so are Christians. You Christians are cool with Kathryn exploiting children and fucking over people spiritually, religiously, financially, but have a bigger problem with the words that I say. Like when I say fuck, shit, god damn it, motherfucker, whatever. From time to time, yes, I will call Kathryn a cunt when I'm really heated. But that's few and far between. Yep. Exactly. The word fuck was what a wheat farmer was in the 1700s. Yeah, absolutely. Probably because I cuss a lot, dude. Probably because I cuss a lot. That's probably why you mentioned it. Or are you gonna maybe like use a Bible verse or something to tell me why I shouldn't do it? That's my assumption. I could be wrong. Could be wrong, but I'm guessing you're gonna maybe shoot a Bible verse out here to me, like saying that no unwholesome word should come out of my mouth or something like that, maybe along those lines. But if I'm unwholesome words, to me, it's people speaking blasphemy, like misrepresenting the faith, misrepresenting the scripture, misrepresenting what the scripture stands for. That to me is unwholesome. That to me is unwholesome use, unwholesome words. You're misrepresenting the faith of what's already been done. You can't fucking take away, you can't add. Brandon, we've seen Kathryn openly fucking twist the scripture, bro. Openly. And you know what? What most Christians won't do, will stand up and say, you're a fucking liar, Kathryn, you're a fraud, and you're a con. I'm not Christian, but I'll fucking stand up and say it for you guys. That's what we say. Hey, Christ is king, man. I've never met the guy, but I've heard he is. I've heard he's the king. Never met the guy. I'm under the impression we're all going to one day if we're good. So, yeah, if he's king, cool. Right on. Bitchin'. I hope to fucking kick it with him one day. I don't go to church, man. I'm not Christian, but I'm not necessarily swearing at her. I'm just interjectionally using cuss words, man. But yeah, I do cuss her. I do call her fucking bitch from time to time because of the shit we see her do. And it's her bitch behavior that really upsets us. Because Brandon, she tried to sue me, bro. Fuck. And I'm just supposed to like, she's just a really nice apostle. Fuck her. She tried to sue me. Fuck that. Gloves came off, dude. When she tried to sue me, nope. It does. Accountability in the church extends to the community and ultimately the country and world. It's definitely needed. That's the thing. The church has been running rampant. We know that. And Steve hit it right on the spot. It extends to the community around it, right? Because who's the church? The fucking community. It's the people, everybody. It's the fucking community. And Steve's right. It's the fucking community that needs to start standing up. You see something wrong in your church, hey, I'm just not going to fucking support this church anymore. Kathryn's not a disciple. She never has been. It's all a show to her, Brandon. Oh, Mama Kitty's gonna want her food. She's all, hey, dingers. She's all, I'm hungry, dinner time. She's all, hey, Rich, I'm pretty sure it's my dinner time, so will you feed me? She's all, Rich. She's all, it's my dinner time. It is. It's the lack of community. You're right. And that's kind of what we're doing here, right? Well, you know what? As long as people keep falling victim to her, we're going to keep warning people about her. Brandon. You know, and that's the thing. If you're a disciple, why don't you try to go talk to her and tell her what she's doing is wrong, bro, instead of come here and tell me, like, you don't like my cussing? Why don't you go tell her as a disciple, go tell the apostle that she's a fraud, bro? That's the thing. Once again, prime example of why the shit keeps going on. Because people like you, Brandon, won't fucking stand up for it. You won't go talk to Kathryn. She'll just block you. But you personally won't go over there and fucking say shit to her. But you'll come here and worry about me cussing and pointing out the fucking fraud, right? Like, spare me a little bit, bro. Like, we can do this all day, man. Kathryn's a fucking fraud, and it's the Christian community. It's the people in the church. I'm not saying you guys, but we all know who it is. It's the community surrounding the church, man. It takes everybody to stand up to this. If more Christians would stand up to it, like you say you're a disciple, well, go fucking disciple Kathryn, bro. Tell her she's a fucking fraud. Teach her the right way to preach, dude. You probably have more experience than Kathryn does. That's the thing. You get where I'm coming from, Brandon? This is why I do the things here. That's it. Yep. Sometimes turning the other cheek is taken as walk away, but bad translations can lead to sheep behavior. Exactly. I'm not going to fucking walk away. No. Kathryn's a fraud. I'm not going to stop cussing. You see where I'm coming from, Brandon? That's where I'm at, bro. I get so many fucking random Christians coming here. Oh, you're cussing. Go tell that to Kathryn. Go tell her you don't like my cussing. Maybe she'll fucking pray it away or something. I don't know. But Kathryn is a fraud. She's using her channel to exploit children. And Kathryn, you know that. You know that. You know what you're doing is wrong. You know you've been using your channel for your sick fucking agenda. You're going to continue to do it. You know that. Like I said, Kathryn isn't going to stop until I say, Brandon, I say these things with the best intentions. I really do. Yeah, I cuss, but it's with the best intentions, dude. It's to express my frustration, bro. Like, I don't cuss like this. I have a job that I got to maintain my P's and Q's. I don't do this in public, but this is a way of me to express how I feel. I'm not Christian, man. I'm not Christian. I don't play by Christian rules. I don't play by Bible rules. I try to be a good person because I think that's ultimately what God wanted for us to do, was be good to each other, right? Kathryn is definitely not displaying that kind of fucking behavior to anybody. Kathryn, Brandon, a couple times the gloves came off with Kathryn, and each time it just got worse and worse. First time the cease and desist, and the second time I found out she was breaking up this dude's marriage. Oh yeah, and the third time how I found out she was fucking basically cleaning out churches, bro. Kathryn was going around the country cleaning out these fucking churches, everybody. That's why she's not being invited back anywhere, and she won't be. That's why she's putting on her own shows, everybody. She's just doing Zoom shows now. She was, like a year and a half ago, 2 years ago? She was doing church after church after week after week after week, man. It was like constant with her. Oh, I'm at peace, Brandon. Shit. I'm at peace, dude. I was never not at peace, man. I'm just passionate about this, man. It started with another cult, bro. It started with another cult, man. Started with another cult. Now we're on Kathryn. But once we found out about Kathryn, It was just a fucking world of shitheads opened up in the French Riviera this summer. That's what she wants to do. You have to have more up checks than down checks in life. That's where tithing comes from old. Yeah, you could clearly see that that kid is still autistic. Yeah. Yep. And Kathryn's like, oh, look, this is on my channel. It happened at my church, everybody. Nope. You guys, autism? It does. I know she should go to Haiti. Can we buy her a fucking first class ticket to Haiti? Oh my god. Oh shit. Octoloops. Oh my god. I can only fucking speculate what happened to her. Oh my god. If I'm in the garage, I talk like I want. In the house, cussing gets you fined. Uncle Jake's got a little jar on on the top of the fridge. Every time you cuss, you got to put a 20 in here. Brandon, you know what I attribute that to? Just being educated. Not falling fucking foolish to these people, man. Not being pulled in by their bullshit. It's about being properly educated, shown the way, the proper way. I grew up with my grandma, devout Catholic. I spent a lot of time under her household, okay? I did go to church, but I will never commit to something like that, man. Hey, Fat Robin. Hey, Jesus says, fuck you too. um, I'm sure Jesus says the same thing about you too, Fat Robin. Fuck Fat Robin. Lord is my autistic child babysitter, of which I need because I'm tired. Nope. No babysitter in my Bible. Hey, man, I'm sure he shits on a lot of us sometimes, man. I mean, look what he did to David Taylor. Look what he did to David Taylor. I mean, David Taylor, fuck, he really shit on David Taylor. See, and that's the thing when people say, oh, I've only been a Christian for fucking a year or so. It's like, I don't know if it's like a badge. David Taylor, Fat Robin, yo, he's this other cult leader, bro. Like, dude, go look at him. His name's David E. Taylor. Go watch him, bro. You're gonna be like, dude, God really hates that motherfucker. Look at his hairline, bro. We call him the Dookie Deacon, bro. Like, not only does he have like a fucked up hairdo, but dude, like, wears maxi pads because he fucking like for real. God gave him T-Rex arms, so he like, I don't know if he just can't reach his ass, bro. Like, I feel kind of bad for the guy. Yeah, right on, bit, dude. I support everybody's fucking belief, bitching a Satanist Wiccan, fucking rad, dude. Right on, cool. Two sides of the spectrum here. Like, I don't care, dude. I don't, Satanist bitching. Tell me more about it. I would never practice it, but I like to see both sides of the spectrum, man. I really do. I really do. Because I think with Satanism, dude, you at least know what you're fucking getting. There's no lie in it. With all these, with Christianity, like, there's lie after lie after lie. And with Christianity, man, it's like one pastor always has a bigger lie than the other one. I'm not saying all. I would never study it. No, and I've done enough studies about it. I know enough about it to know what it is, right? And I respect everybody's religion. When you start bringing the kids into it, dude, that's, hey man, not cool. All right. Um, but yeah, I know enough about it that I don't want any part of it. Same with Christianity. I don't want any fucking part of it because I think it's not something I want to do. Um, do they both have value? I don't know, dude. Yeah. You know what, Brandon? I don't know, man. I never attribute those types of things to God. I don't. I will never put God in a situation like that. Nope. If I can follow Steve, I'd follow Steve. Steve Smith, yeah, I'd follow Steve. See, Brandon, and you can't you can't put that that's just me, bro. I would never. You can't. I don't want to say you can't, bro, because it sounds like you're a victim of abuse, like you're a survivor of abuse, right? I don't want to say you can't, but I would. That's fucking fucked up people, bro. That's fucked up people, my guy. I don't think God has anything to do with that. That's just fucked up people that do fucked up shit, man. That's what we talk about here. I appreciate you being here, Fat Robin. No, I appreciate you being here, man. I'm not Christian, bro. I'm not Christian, dude. And we've looked into Satanism. Hey, Fat Robin, Scientology, fucking Jack Parsons, L. Ron Hubbard. Guess what that was, bro? That foundation was Satanism, bro. I love digging on Scientology. Should we call Moneypenny? Let's call Moneypenny today. Let's call Moneypenny. Hang on. Let's call Moneypenny. Hold up. Now I'm thinking about it. No, let's call Moneypenny. No, I'm going to call, I always call their call center. And I call this lady, I always call her Moneypenny because she legit sounds like Moneypenny from James Bond. And I've had this dialogue going with her for months now. She just hangs up on me now. But I've had this dialogue going with her. Dude, I had her on the phone for a hot minute one night, Fat Robin. I do prank calls and shit, man. We have fun here. But I love prank calling Scientology. I got her on the phone one night and I had this huge dialogue going with her about, there's this alter ego on the channel named Frank Richardson, Frank the Tank Richardson. He's me. And he's going to call here in a minute. And I called Scientology this night and I got Moneypenny on the phone, laid out this elaborate story how my wife left me with our 12 fucking kids. I'm a truck driver. And she left me and she's sending me letters that she's at Scientology. And every time I call her, tell her she's in a different location. Oh, man. See, Fat Robin, when people like hound on Catholic priests, hey, can we just say all priests, bro? Because you know what? As far as I'm concerned, if one priest is fucking committing pedophilia, all of them are, bro. Or a portion of them are. I don't think all priests do it, right? Let's be real clear about that. But can we just say pastors in general or religious leaders in general? Because Catholicism, religion in general, is doing it. That's what I say. Priests, pastors, whatever. I don't like to get... One thing I really, really dislike is how people fucking love just to go to Catholics. Let's talk about the Christians, the Jews, the Muslims, everybody throughout fucking history who has either killed, maimed, raped, fucking beheaded, cut up, gutted, shot, fucking killed, blown up in the name of God. Start there, okay? Everybody, as far as I'm concerned, every religion under the fucking sun has blood on their fucking hands, man. Every single one, and not every single one of them is fucking clean. They're all dirty. Religion is dirty. It's been bloody, and people have done some of the most vile fucking acts in the name of religion, bro. Hey, Fat Robin, you're a Satanist. You're into Satanism, right? Did you ever hear people invading a country in the name of Satan? No, it's always in the name of fucking God, right? Never in the name of Satan. It's a, you know what? Praise God, we're going to go fucking invade this country. You never hear him say, hey, praise Satan, we're going to go fucking invade this country. No, it's always God. They always bring God into it. That's why I always say, hey, leave fucking God out of it, man. Like, it's in the name of Mother Russia, we're going to invade Ukraine. I know, did you hear fucking Putin say, praise God, we're going to go invade Ukraine? No, fuck no. He didn't. He said, we're just going to go fucking do it. We're just going to invade Ukraine. Nothing to do with God. Wasn't Vlad the last one? We still have stories from that Dracula guy. Yeah, exactly right. Uncle Jake says, when your church is 2,000 years old, you're going to fucking bad things happened, okay? Just, and when you look at religion, look at how many offset sects of religion there are now, man. Used to be one fucking church, man. Now there's like fucking 20 million and everyone's got a different name. Just exaggerating, but yeah. all these churches that we see now, all of them, Jews, Muslims, Christians, Catholics, Protestants, what the fuck ever, man. They've all killed. They've all killed, raped, murdered, all in the name of God. Not one of them is exempt. Like Uncle Jake says, 2,000 years? Fuck yeah, bad shit happened. Look at the Spanish Inquisition. Look at the pogroms. Look at the Crusades. How many different Crusades were there, Uncle Jake? Like 16 or something? Exactly. Not a single human is got, every human's got blood on their hands. Yep. That's the thing. You look at all these religions that we see today that are here practicing. Guess what? You look at the history of every one, and every one was pretty much involved in the Crusades at some point in time, killing people in the name of Jesus, everybody. History doesn't lie, man. The books are there. The books are there. And that's something, again, what was it? Fucking Fat Robin. I don't take sides. I don't take sides with Catholicism, Christianity. They're all fucking, prefer not to take sides, man. Oh, look, it's the Reddit pedophile. Reddit. Yeah, Reddit's fucking dumb. Bush killed in the name of democracy, destroying the axis of evil. Yep, Rage Against the Machine, yeah. Killing in the name of... Yep. Yeah. Yep. And they've all done it, man. They all have. So that's the thing, when people come in and start slandering, like slamming on Catholics, I'm like, whoa, wait a second here. Dude. You're right to hear. No, you're dead ass serious. You're right. People will always misinterpret religious practices and take things in vain. Yeah. People get offended when I cuss. Why are you cursing? Well, I'm cussing. I'm not cursing. You know what, dude? And that's, I don't even want to say that, Daniela. Open communist cult leader. That's Jim Jones, you stupid fuck. Hey, Fat Robin, did you ever watch that movie, Spotlight? Did you ever see that? Hey, we got two Satanists in here. Right on, man. Yeah, learn your cult leaders, you dumb fuck. An open communist leader. It's about this fucking group of journalists that exposed the fucking Catholic Church pedophiles, dude, and how they were hiding all the pedophiles. Oh, it's great. You'll like it. You'll like it, dude. It's a true story. It's a true story. It's really good. Watch. It's called Spotlight. And it's a fucking group of journalists. They fucking dug in and they fucking found all this shit and like they exposed it all. They wrote fucking tabloids about it. And that's how people fucking found out how the Catholic Church was moving the priests around parishes after they found out they were fucking around with little kids. Kathryn, exploiting children. Yeah, they never hide them. They become Pope or something like that, right? Yeah. Put them on a pedestal. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Kathryn's exploiting children now. Yeah. Yep. Yep, she's exploiting children indirectly. Yeah, there's some comments that came across the channel. Yeah. You know what? I'm with you too, Auslander. Yeah. Public school employees. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Fuck, dude. I would not want to be a teacher. Not in this day and age. Fuck that. Well, I'm not saying, I don't want to say the Pope's a pedo. I don't know. First American Pope, but yeah. Yeah, that's the other thing. Hey, just so y'all know, the Shroud of Turin has never been recognized as authentic by the Catholic Church because there's actually like 7 Shrouds of Turin, everybody, okay? There's like 7 Shrouds of Turin. And I think there's like 8 or 9 fucking nails of the cross, too. I think there's like 8 or 9 nails of the cross. And yeah, there's several Shrouds of Turin. There's not just one. Daniel's like, I want it at home. Yeah, we store it so people think we worship it. Oh, make it hate rounds. I'm getting new cards. Yeah, I've read there's actually more than one. Yeah. No, I've heard all kinds of crazy stories about all these fucking religious icons and relics that are around the world, and nobody's ever seen them. It's like we have them, but nobody's ever seen them, okay? But yeah, man, hit that like. We were talking about Kathryn Krick earlier. Fucking whole shit got derailed. Now we're talking about Shrouds of Turin and worshiping. Yeah, the crying Madonna. Yeah. Kathryn's all, I'm actually the crying Madonna. Kathryn's all, yes. Kathryn's going to make her own statue. If Kathryn does a statue, she'll make her own statue, bro. Had the spear tip thingy. You Germans had the spear tip thingy. You got the spear of destiny. You guys had the spear of destiny. Like on Constantine. I know. 100 years from now, Stubis T's got a point. They're gonna dig up a fucking butt plug like, oh, look at this artifact. No, Krick's not related to Copeland. The spear tip thingy it was in the first Hellboy movie. Oh, that's right. I was supposed to prank call Money Penny. That's right. Fuck. Sidetrack. Okay. Church of Scientology. Let me call Flagship first. I always call Flagship first, man. That's like, Flagship is like the elite of Scientology. Let's see if they pick up. Moneypenny always picks up. She has to. Church of Scientology International. Fucking Flagship. Pussies. Fucking Flagship. They never pick up, man. They're on to Frank, though. That's why. Okay. Here's Moneypenny. Fucking Flagship. What a bunch of fucking sissies. Hey, Dominic. No politics here, bro.
Good afternoon, Church of Scientology International.
Yes. Hi, ma'am. My name's Frank Richardson. How are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty well. Who do you need?
I'm looking for my wife, Lisa. She works there with you guys, and she sent me a letter a couple weeks ago that she moved over.
Your wife?
My wife's name is Lisa Lampanelli. Lisa Lampanelli.
Oh, I have no idea who she is, but where does she work?
She works there in the Los Angeles bookstore. The one in downtown, yeah, like the one in downtown Hollywood, Los Angeles. I'm not too familiar with the area.
You have the wrong number. You have the wrong number. Sir, I'm sorry.
Well, she sent me a letter a couple weeks ago, and this is the number that was in the letter.
Okay, but here, this is the Church of Scientology International. There is no bookstore here.
Well, what about the bookstore in LA? The main store where you guys sell all the books at. That's the store I'm talking about.
So that is a different number in a different church. If you go on to www.scientology.org and you go to church locator.
Yeah.
You go to church locator and you will see the church where she works, and then you can find the phone number for that church.
Well, but this was the number that she gave me right here.
I understand, but she doesn't work here.
Well, that's the number she gave me. She said that to call this number to get a hold of her.
I totally understand, sir. She does not work here. There is no bookstore here.
I never said there was a bookstore there. She just told me to call this number to get a hold of her.
Okay, but she doesn't work here, so I don't have a way to connect you to her. That's why I suggest you will find the
ma'am. Well, can you connect me to the bookstore then in LA?
No, just a moment.
That's not Moneypenny. That's somebody new. That's not Moneypenny. Moneypenny knows who the fuck I am. She just hangs up on me. She's like, Church of Scientology. Click. Hi, Moneypenny. She's click. I wonder if Moneypenny's on a break. Moneypenny might be taking her 5-minute lunch. It's 3 minutes to eat. Oh, there's that dope ass Scientology music. Fuck. Why do they do that? I'm gonna call her back and see if she wouldn't check for my wife. Oh, she not gonna pick up. Fuck, she ain't gonna pick up no more. Nah, she won't pick up. That was it. Damn it. I only get like usually one good call out of them. I only get one good call out of them. Oh, Daystar. Daystar. I think my favorite one that I ever did was where I was talking about how I was born in the back of a truck. No, when I get back in the studio, we'll do more prank calls. I think I'm gonna wrap up this stream, man. Um, I'm gonna pack and probably get ready to go to Houston and spend some time with some family, man. Yeah, I don't know. I'm probably gonna go to bed early so I can leave early. It's supposed to be crazy fucking traffic today. I'm not have no intention of leaving today, so. Um, but yeah, Kathryn, we are going to continue to focus on this whole child abuse thing because that's fucked up, man. The Mahesh Motel, the Maheshi Express. I know I should go rent a room at the Lotus Inn. I should go get a room at the Lotus. Oh man, let's. That place has got to be just a fucking shithole. Daniela, let's talk about that before we close that place off, right? Before we close it up. That hotel, I don't even want to know what the fuck it looks like on the inside. It probably smells like fucking sex in it all the time because it's just, there's just fucking tricks being turned out of it day and night. Like they probably don't even have enough time to go in and change the sheets. It's just like, those beds probably have like impressions in them and shit, right? Fucking nasty, dude. Fucking nasty, dude. Like I would not want to stay in one of those motels. Like he probably doesn't even turn the sheets every day. He probably just goes in and makes the beds after they're done. Yeah, the Lotus Inn over off Telephone Road. Every sheet is a shroud of Taylor. That's where Mahesh gets his sheets. It's from David's clothing. He's all, hey, they're already king size sheets. I got to throw them on the bed. Dude. Yeah. I know, you know what? I should run a fucking timer until David's like cancer crusade, right? I got to figure out how to do that. I do. I need to figure out how to make that and just run it. Like I would have to keep like the stream running for days and days. But I seriously don't think we're gonna see him, you guys. I don't. I think he's pretty much done for, man. I think he's pretty much done for. Dude can't even stand up on his own 2 fucking feet anymore. He's got to have fucking Michelle probably ambulate him in a wheelchair and shit. But with David, we're not going to see much of him. Very, very sick man. And he's not getting better anytime soon. So, that being said, man, you guys have for everybody here in America, have a safe and happy 4th of July. David, yeah, happy Independence Day. David, Kathryn, I hope you guys just have the shittiest days. I really do. Especially you, Kathryn. I want your days to just be filled with fucking torment and just bullshit. Like, just unpredictable shit that just cause you just fucking problems. Like financial problems specifically. That's it. That's it. And I'm not cursing you. I just kind of want those things to happen to you. So we are continuing to watch you, Kathryn. Don't think we're fucking forgot about you. Don't think for 1 second we're going to let this fucking fly. With that being said, 1, 2, 3, out now.